Hey guys, welcome back. So I got my wheels and tires and I'm getting ready to install them. I kind of wanted to just go over a little bit of what I'm getting. I'm going to kind of just show them to you, and then after I show them to you, I'll kind of just go over the specs of everything. First thing I want to show is these wheels right here are the stock 16-inch wheels. They have a 205, let's see the exact size, 205/50 R16s on them. It's a 16-inch wheel. I believe it's a 16 by 7. Could be wrong. And then these are just a all-terrain off-brand tire that came with the car when I bought it. What we have here though are the General gmax RS. For those of you that don't know anything about General, they're actually owned by Continental, and these tires are 255 40 17s. They have a 360 tread wear rating, and they weigh about 23 pounds. Kind of heavy, but considering most other tires in this size weigh a little more, at anywhere from a pound to 2 pounds more, it's actually on the lighter side. Kind of want to show you guys the difference in width there. It's crazy how big of a difference it looks compared to what was on there. In my past videos I rolled my fenders and I installed my coilovers. The only thing I haven't done yet is get an alignment, so definitely gonna have to get the alignment done to get the right camber to make sure that I don't rub. If you look, it's pretty much a symmetrical design as far as the way that they look. The tread blocks on the left side and the right side are identical. One thing that I think is pretty cool, right now it's upside down, this says replacement tire monitor. Apparently as the tread wears, instead of it saying replacement tire monitor, it's just going to say replace tire. So that'd be interesting to see when that actually happens. So once again, these are General gmax RS's. They are in the 255/40 R17, 23 pounds, 360 tread wear. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what the wheels are. There they are. So these are the ENKEI TSP-5s in a 17 by 9 plus 45. They weigh 19.5 pounds, so a little heavy, on the heavy side again. So these wheels and tires are definitely heavier than say if you were to go with the RPF ones or the RPFO ones. Definitely not a light wheel and tire combination, but I like the way they look, and they came in retail wise, these are pretty cheap. You could find them at most retail locations for under $150 each, and then these tires are under $130 each. So if you're looking for a cheap wheel tire combination, aren't too worried too much about weight, this is a pretty good option for you. But I like them. They're great. They look great. It's a great brand. Total, these are going to weigh 42.5 pounds. It's a tilt cast with flow forming wheel. So even though they are heavier, they are on the lighter side for some wheels. But ENKEI TSP-5s in 17 by 9 plus 45. So I'm going to go ahead and get this installed on the car, and then I'll let you guys see what it looks like. Alright guys, so here they are on the car. Looks pretty good. I like the way they look. There's still some gap going on there, but probably need it for now until my camber alignment and everything gets fixed. Love how much tire is there, and if we look coming down on the car, it does stick out just a little bit, but not too much. And like I said, I haven't had my alignment done, so it is possible that these will actually tilt in just a little bit with a little more camber. Here's what it looks like in the back. Just looking at the wheel, it looks like there's already a little bit of camber there. I'm not sure exactly how much. Probably just whatever stock was, 1 and 1.5, something like that. But that's what it looks like completely from behind. It's got a pretty wide stance there. looking pretty good. Just trying to see if there's any difference one side versus the other. Not too much here. Look how much tire there is. Love the way that looks. Even over here, how much tire you see. Car definitely looks more performance oriented than before. What it looks like from the front, but it looks pretty good. I like it. The only thing I probably would have done different is I really like the way that bronze wheels look on the Kuiper Red Mica Miata. I would have got these in bronze if they were available at the time, but they really weren't. Black is what was my option, so that's what I went with. I think it'll still look good. Black top, black interior, black wheels. I like it. Looks good. I'm gonna go for a drive, make sure that there isn't any rubbing. Probably not gonna do anything too crazy. There are some speed bumps around my neighborhood, so might try to hit them at different angles or a little bit different speeds just to see how it handles and what it feels like. And then probably get the alignment done today, if not today, in the next couple of days, and we'll see how much that really changes the way the car handles, feels, and looks. I'm not going to be super aggressive with the camber, and right now I'm still 13.5 all the way around. I haven't measured center to fender since I put these wheels on. That really shouldn't change at all since it's the center of the wheel up. But the big change might be from the fender to the floor. These I feel like are a little bit taller than what stock were, but that's the recommended size in this tire, so that's what I went with. One thing I did want to show you guys that I noticed on my stock wheel, I don't know if this wheel was bent or if the tire just was hard to balance, but I've never seen so many weights on a tire. They're stacked up on each other. There's also more weights over here. Like, that's a lot of weight on there. I don't see any cracking anywhere. I don't see any bends anywhere. To put that in perspective, here's another one. If you look, there's only just these right here. So I don't get what's going on, why they had to put so many weights on there to balance this out. But yeah, it's pretty crazy. But these are my stockers. Gonna keep these, probably run them more in the winter time, and then I'll run these throughout the spring and summer autocross shows, things like that. But I like them. I'm gonna go for a short drive, see what they feel like, and I'll let you guys know. And then if this is the end of this video, hit like, hit subscribe. If not, I might throw a little more in there after the car's aligned. Alright guys, so I took it for a drive, and nothing seems to rub except for when I'm completely turned left as hard as I can, and it sounded like the tire was rubbing the fender liner. So what I did is I turned the wheel as much as I could here to the left, and if you look right there, you could see that mark. So the tire's rubbing right on the fender liner right there. That's the only spot that it is rubbing. You could see there's not a lot of room right there. Let's see if I could like get my key in there. Yeah, if you see, my key kind of just gets stuck right there. So that's where I'm rubbing. It's just the fender liner. I'm not too worried about that. You can kind of see where it starts to rub there, rubs a little bit there. I don't necessarily want to remove my fender liner, so more than likely I'm just gonna let it rub and wear itself away, unless you guys have some suggestions. You can see where it's actually rubbing a little bit of the tire right here. You can see these little marks. That's from it rubbing a little bit. Probably not too much, but just a little bit at complete full turn. Like, I could probably turn the car steering wheel just a little bit more. Obviously can't right now, but no rubbing on the fender itself. And I went up and down a couple speed bumps, and I took some really hard lefts and some really hard rights. Did some donuts without actually like spinning my tires out, really just trying to drive in hard circles. And the only thing that rubs is that hard left, the way it's faced right now. Everything else seems to be fine. There's no rub marks anywhere else on the tire or on the fender. They feel great. You can tell they're a little stickier of a tire than what was on there before, because it's throwing gravel up at the car where my last set of tires didn't do that. You can see here there's really no rubbing going on this tire, and on this fender it's completely clear. Get my finger almost back there. And then if you look at this fender liner here, there's no rub marks anywhere in there. So for some reason this side right here, the liner pushes out a little more, or maybe it has something to do with the way the wheel is, but it rubs just a little bit going full left, which I'm not too worried about. So all in all, definitely satisfied with the way that they look, the way that they feel. Things should work out right. I'm gonna go ahead and end the video now. We'll shoot a whole new video when I get it aligned. Hit like, hit subscribe. Thank you.